Hey everybody! I do not look my best, but I'm here to talk. I'm here to chat. I'm here to eat. And I've already ate this. This is the wrap, chicken wrap from Chick-fil-A, and I love it. And I ate it last week. Tried it for the first time on here. And don't mind my covers right there. I haven't made my bed. I'm just sitting here on my bed. I made the fresh sheet, put the fresh sheet on it. Haven't folded out the blanket, but I'm ready to eat. And that's what I'm about to do. So if I can even get this open. I tried this last week. Loved it. I tried it on here with you guys. And you'll probably see my dogs pop in and out. And they're barking and being wild. But I tried this last week. Loved it. But this week I decided I had the garden herb ranch last week. But I'm going to also do the avocado lime ranch. And guess what? Guess what? Walmart is now selling these. They're selling the ranches, all the different ones, cold in the veggie department, the Chick-fil-A brand. So I'm really excited about that. But I've already tried this, and it's delicious. If you haven't seen my last mukbang, I loved it. And I'll just give you a little rundown of it again. But it is chicken, cheese, and salad. Or lettuce. I can't speak. And the wrap has some types of herbs, you can tell. And it's cooked really nice. It's folded up really nice. It's all staying together. I like that. I love when wraps come together really nicely. And you can hear my little doggies. Little tippity toes. But I wanted to try both. I mean, I've already tried the Garden Herb Ranch. Delicious. And I'm really loving that they do not put the sauce inside of the wrap, because it just gets so messy, gooey, gross. And with the ranch outside of it, or the dressing outside of it, it doesn't get it all goopy and like soggy. I hate that. Soggy. So I love the avocado lime ranch, and I'm going to try it with this wrap. Ooh, I love it. And I got the garden herb. I was going to just have some garden herb, and let's try this avocado lime ranch first. It's green. Way better, I think, than the garden herb ranch. It's really, if you like avocados, if you like lime. If you don't like lime, for sure not. The avocado, I can't precisely pinpoint the taste of the avocado, but I know it's in there. But the lime is really good. It's almost Mexican-ish, like Spanish. Tastes like something out of some kind of recipe from, or maybe a Spanish dish, Hispanic dish. But there's grilled chicken in there. It's so good. And it's just combined perfectly. But I'll say, if you like avocado and lime, I would put it on this. And they come cold. Just to let y'all know. Some people might think they might be warm. I don't know. Of course, I got my sweet tea. And I've started to do this thing where I get lemons in my sweet tea. And let me try to get my lemon out, because I love a good lemon. I usually put 2 in here. I think there is 2. One's down at the bottom, but I love a good lemon in my tea. Love to squeeze it. Ooh, yum. I used to not do this, but my sister Goldie, she's like, girl, get some lemons in your tea. And I got some. And I was like, yes. Yes. Yes, queen. I like limes and lemons, and I never usually get them, and I never get enough of them, and now now I'm like addicted. Okay. So besides my food, I wanted to get in on a little topic here. A very controversial topic. Well, not super controversial. Pretty much everybody has their one side. And it's like the whole country. Or the whole world at this point. And it's really sad. It's really shocking to me. Because it came out of nowhere, really, in my book. Let's talk. Oh my God, let's talk a little bit about Colleen Ballinger. Let's talk about Miranda Sings. Okay, so I'm just going to start off with how I even knew about this woman in the very beginning. About, I think it was 2016. One of my sisters, I don't know if it was Olive or Sabbath, I don't know, one of my sisters was like, oh, there's this girl named Miranda Sings. And she's super funny, you know. She wears red lipstick and she has like the haters back off pants. And I was an adult at this point. Like I was 23, like how old I was, like 23 or 24 years old. And so I was like, okay. I watched her and I thought she was pretty funny. And I was like, this is funny. But I did realize it's not super... I knew her humor was a little, you know, on edge of being inappropriate for children. Let's just say that. But I thought she was funny. And I didn't realize at first either that she had such a big, huge, popular fan base of children. I actually enjoyed it. I thought it was hilarious. Then I realized, you know, oh, her other channel, which was Colleen Vlogs or whatever, and I watched her wedding to that Josh guy on YouTube. I was like, this is pretty, you know, interesting, to say the least. I didn't really mind anything really much about her life. At first, I just thought the Miranda Sings thing was funny. I did think there was some things that were not completely appropriate either. But I wasn't a humongous fan or nothing like that. I actually pretty much stopped watching her within the year I started watching her. Like, I kind of just got bored with it, whatever. And then I saw they put out the Haters Back Off Netflix show. And I said, oh, that might be funny, but never watched it. Never really had time to watch it. And also, I wasn't really interested. There were so many other shows I wanted to watch. I'm not into it. And I guess that's when it kind of became like, oh, kind of childish to me or something. And so, I just never thought much about it. Well, fast forward, I would say 2 years ago. All of a sudden, you know, I knew she had a kid. Like, I had subscribed to her YouTube channel way back, so I kind of seen things here and there that popped up, but never really watched them. But then I saw that she had a kid, so I wanted to watch that, like, birth story and stuff. I was getting older, you know, thinking about having kids one day, stuff like that. So I started watching that. I was like, oh, well, that's great for her. You know, she had a kid. Not knowing any of the things that she was going on with her precisely. And then I did not know nothing about her 2020 or 2020 apology video because I wasn't watching her like that, you know. But then I saw that she was having twins, and that's when I got really interested. I was like, whoa, she's having twins. And so then I started watching a lot of her vlogs, like her family vlogs, and I was thinking, why is she kind of like exploiting her children so much, like posting them all the time, every single day? That was odd to me. Then what got really weird to me was at the end of her little vlog, she would sit there for maybe 10 minutes or something at the end of the vlog, maybe 5 minutes, I don't know. And she would talk about, like, not really drama, but like things in her life that made her feel bad, or maybe she would cry the whole time, or like anxieties, shakiness, like she seems shaky. And I was like, something's not mentally completely right, I think, with her. I don't know what's wrong, but she has some kind of like issues. I don't know, bipolar, I don't know what it is. I could pinpoint it, I could just tell. And then I watched a few of her relax podcasts with her husband Eric. And I was like, man, she seems to be super rude to her husband, and she doesn't really acknowledge what he's saying. I was like, this is weird. And this is a point where she wasn't putting out a lot of Miranda stuff either. And then finally she started putting out some things. And everything that I'd seen for her Miranda stuff, because I was interested just to see what it was, I was like, this stuff's kind of inappropriate for kids. Like, she's making like innuendos and sexual jokes that I think she thinks would fly under the radar for a child, but they do not fly under the radar for me. I know a 10-year-old would understand the things she's saying, you know. Like, I know 8-year-olds that are super smart, 7-year-olds. I mean, I know a 5-year-old little girl that knows everything. She knows everything. She's the boss of her world. So it's like, if she's promoting all that, or like putting all that all out there, and these kids are watching, and I was like, this is just not appropriate. So I blew it off. I just thought, this is not, I just thought this is just strange. I just never really put it all in my mind, like maybe she's a groomer or this or that. Then her vlog stopped popping up on my thing, on my computer and my TV and stuff. And I looked, I actually searched for her. I was like, she stopped vlogging randomly out of nowhere, and she never did that. She always posted a vlog like every day. And so I was like, what is going on? Then that Hi video comes out with the ukulele. And I was in shock. First of all, the whole entire, whatever the video was, it was definitely not an apology video. She didn't even put it as an apology video. She put it as hi. And the ukulele. And at first I was like, what is she talking about? Like, and then I immediately started Googling. I'm like, what's going on? Then I found that she did the apology to that Adams guy. You know, I'm not precise on all of the news on it, but I just started seeing all this stuff piling up. The horrible things she did to her ex-husband. The horrible things that she did on stage with children. And I had never watched any of her live stuff or anything like that. The horrible videos she made in the past that I'd never seen ever, about her being mean to her dog and all the things. I was in shock. I was like, what in the heck? This is intense. And then it clicked in my mind. I was like, oh, those little bitty things that I noticed that were like sexual innuendos or flying under the radar of jokes that she thought would be okay were really not okay. And she had way more moments where they were way, way not okay. And I'm like, whoa. And so then I got curious. I was watching some YouTube videos about everything, and I was like, this is crazy. Her sending lingerie to that boy and talking to underage people. Like, are you kidding me? No, you don't do that. You do not, especially when you're 30 plus years old. I mean, you don't do that when you're an adult, period. You just don't. You draw a line, you know? So then I find a video of a guy going over, he's like going over her live Netflix show, or Netflix stand-up, and I didn't know she did a live one. And it was horrible with what he posted on his video, and I'm like, so I go and watch it, and I'm like, it's still on Netflix. I was like, all of her stuff's still on Netflix, which I'm actually still shocked it's still up there. I watched it and I said, this is horrible. I mean, she's sitting there in front of a children audience. You see it all on the cameras. Pretending to give birth to a baby on stage. pulls two girls up and says one of the girls looks like porn because she had a dress, like a little shirt on and a dress or a little skirt. She pulls up a little boy and two other men trying to find a date, and like flirts with this little boy on stage. And I was like, this is offensive, and I can't believe Netflix would let this be up here or even stay up here after all of this that has happened. And then I hear about the Trisha Paytas thing. They had just started a podcast together, and she actually talked bad about Trisha Paytas multiple different times. Supposedly she showed Trisha Paytas's OF, like adult content, to underage children, underage people at her home. I mean, I don't know about that story. That's all alleged. All I can say is it's a lot of alleged stuff going on. And then there's a lot of things that are just like right out there. Like videos she's done. Proof. I mean, like that Adams boy. Adams McIntyre, I think he's called. Like, he has proof that she sent him lingerie. Proof that she messaged him these horrible things. I'm in shock. I actually today went and unsubscribed to all of her pages because I'm just not going to support it at all. And you can tell, I mean, this apology video has gone viral, the ukulele one, and it's gotten over 11 million views. Wow. I mean, wow. Her most viral video is her gaslighting everyone and not even apologizing. My opinion is I'm mind blown, really. I never expected it with her because, you know, I blew it off as she was kind of just crazy. But then when it came out and I noticed it, I was like, man, I was right. She is crazy, but she's crazy on another level. And it's really sad. And I feel really bad for her husband. And I really feel bad for her ex-husband. And I really feel bad for her children. Because when they grow up, they're going to hear about all this. I feel bad for that Trisha Paytas woman who just started a podcast with her and finds out all these horrible details about her. I feel bad for that boy. Adams McIntyre, I guess his name is. I really, really feel bad for her husband. Because I can tell you right now, I can tell he's a very nice guy. And also, she had, on their podcast, she would never speak to him properly. Like a loving woman, like a loving wife. And it made me mad, actually. I would sit there and be like, and I only watched a few of them because I couldn't even take it anymore. I was like, she's being so rude. And then what also makes me weirded out is her sister, Rachel Ballinger, has her own YouTube and everything. Lots of viewers, lots of followers. And I do like her. She's cool. But she hasn't came out about this at all. And she keeps posting YouTube videos. And I'm like, why hasn't she said one thing about her sister? And then I know there's another one. I mean, I know she has a brother and another family. I don't know if they came out. I don't follow them. I don't even know. I haven't looked. But I haven't heard anything. I know Trisha Paytas came out about it and totally is done with her, supposedly, you know. I feel really bad for that girl. But it's really sad. And I think Colleen needs a lot of help. Like, really mental help. I'm also very curious if she's going to get in any real bad legal trouble. I know they said that she's got like a great attorney, like wonderful attorney that she's hired. I mean, this story is super interesting, super sad, super disturbing, shocking, because a lot of us didn't, I think there is a lot of people that didn't even pick it up or realize anything. And then a lot of people don't know her, you know, like at all. They're like, who is this girl? Who is this woman? And then for her to be so involved with children and do all these, I mean, have a huge fan base of children and do so many wrong things, like back to back to back to back for years. Are you kidding? And then they also say on her shows that she like jokes about people being canceled and cancel culture and, you know, stuff like that, making it like a relatable topic. And now she's like got herself in the ditch. I mean, I don't know how I don't think she'll ever dig herself out of this. I mean, she's lost a ton of subscribers and followers and viewers. But I don't know who's going to want to ever even watch her. It's insane. It's sad. It's a sad situation. But also when somebody's like that, I mean, they need help. And, her husband, I mean, I just feel so bad for her husband. You know, he's sitting there, he's an actor. And he's pretty much, I mean, it's ruined his reputation, I'm sure. Like, oh, your wife's Colleen Ballinger. Mm-hmm. And then her sweet little kids. I feel bad that they were even, I mean, put up on YouTube every day. Daily. I can understand if you're a YouTuber and you post your kids, whatever, but Colleen was insanely in their lives, like, telling us what they were doing every single day. All day long. Every single day posting a vlog on them. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't think if I was older adult, if I was in my age right now, and they were able to film me and post me all over the internet when I was a kid, and I watched it now, I don't know if I would like it or not like it. I can't say what, but if there was any embarrassing moments, I definitely wouldn't want them up. Or if there was anything, I don't know. It's just a whole situation. But I wouldn't exploit my kids as much as she did. Yeah. So, that is my take on it. I would love it if you guys commented and let me know what you think. I do not support any of this. I do not support Colleen's actions. I do not support her comedy. I do not support her anything. Anything and everything that she's done is sickening, disgusting, and gross. And she should be held accountable for this. And, I mean, first of all, she should actually say she's sorry, which she didn't. Another thing is, I mean, there might be legal actions. I don't really know. But, that's my opinion. My opinion is scattered on this. And it's not scattered in any way supportive. It's only not supportive. I am not supporting this at all. This is the worst, the worst situation. And I had a feeling. I was like, this woman has some kind of mental problem. And she does. I mean, she might have multiple different mental illnesses. I mean, she even talked about on her page, or on her YouTube, that she, like, tears at her skin with her teeth and rips, or even with her nails, and rips pieces of her skin off. I mean, that right there constitutes a mental disease. Something's wrong in her head. And I mean, and then I heard that her character Miranda Sings is based off of like a mentally handicapped person. So, I know, boy, you want to go outside. I'm gonna have to go take my dog outside. But this is so sad, so weird, and I just really would love it if you guys commented and let me know what you think, because this is crazy. And anyways, besides the fact of it being crazy, go to Chick-fil-A. Get a chicken ranch or chicken wrap. They're good. You can dip them in any kind of sauce you want, and I love it. I love it, love it, love it. And if you do get a sweet tea and you like lemons, add some lemons to your sweet tea. They're good. All right, y'all. Bye.